Hello everyone, it's Dr. Doc back with another stream. And 1 second, my audio is doubling. Okay, that should be it working. Let me turn that down like a lot. Let me just check. I reset some stuff. I think it's working. Let me just check. I reset some stuff. Apologies for the echo. Okay, yeah, I got it. Okay. Welcome to what will be the start of a new streaming series for American Truck Sim. I'm not saying I'm going to do this like weekly or anything, but I think this is going to be what I try to use when I do stream this game. I do have some mods. You'll see them later. Um, anyways, let's get right into this. Level 0. I'm probably going to have to configure my wheel. I just realized that's going to be annoying. Controls, steering wheel, real automatic. Okay, steering is right. Normal, there. Next, shift up, shift down. It's interesting it's choosing Los Angeles, considering I didn't choose Los Angeles. I'll have to turn the audio down a bit. Okay, it was just showing a picture of Los Angeles. Never mind. I'm gonna start in the Midwest. Like, I think this is Midwest, technically. Could start in Lincoln. I think I'll start here in Grand Island, Nebraska. Or Kansas. No, I'll start there. Ooh. See what they have for options. I do like a Western Star truck. Freightliner. International. I think I've seen... Ooh, I might take that one. Yeah, I think I'll drive this. And you can also just look here. Okay. Kenworth. Yeah. Ooh, welcome to American Truck Simulator. At last, your chance to experience a dream job. I'm just gonna skip this. I also should change the graphics so they don't look like they do right now. So right now they do not look good. VSync enabled, FPS limit. Come on, here. High pedestrians apply. Okay. Audio. I'm turning that fucking music off. I actually just reset my computer recently, like last night. So I am actually just like, when I say reset, I mean like completely wiped everything, all the drives and everything. So I am just getting used to this shit again. Um, okay, parking brake. Wiper's back. I gotta set that and hope it works. Um, left turn indicator. Right turn indicator. Light modes. High beam. Horn. I meant to switch. Let me switch that air horn. Cruise control. Cruise control speed. Increase. Decrease. Um, what else here? I know there's more. No, engine brake toggle. Engine brake increase. No, wait. Engine brake increase. Engine brake decrease. I know this isn't very fun. I apologize. I meant to load up the profile and then do this, but I forgot. Dashboard, display mode, quick info. Okay, reset camera. Will be that. Next camera will be that. Interior camera will be that. Okay, look left will be that. Look right will be that. Look up left. I don't mean to narrate all this. Just what? Look right. Look up left. Nope. Back out of that. Look up right. Okay. Zoom. Look forward. Activate. That I forgot to change the toggle engine button. If I could find it. Apparently I'm blind. It's probably staring me right in the face. Accessibility. I'm almost done. Okay. What's this do? You know what, I don't want to know. Okay. There. Hopefully that's everything. I forgot one more binding. Where is it? Camera options. Okay. Let me turn that off. I don't want those. Yep, that. Oh, shit. Okay, one more thing. I've almost got it all. I wish you could save your, like, control presets between profiles. That would make it much easier. Interior look right. Interior look left. There. Now try it. Okay. Oh, fuck. What? What did I just do? I think the sensitivity's off in this. 1 second. This is my fault for not properly setting up. One more thing. Apparently nothing wants to work today. Why isn't that working? Okay, everything's working now. That's good. Gameplay. Okay, someone's gonna have to let me go. Checking to make sure everything's going good. It seems to be. I do like the new UI. At first, I wasn't sure about it, but I actually quite like it. I think they're getting really close to a console release because it does feel a little more console friendly. I don't know why I turned that so early. Oh, I do want to look at something. I know I haven't discovered the map, so it'll be a little harder to tell. But I think the Route 66 rework. Where the hell is it? I know it's somewhere here. You know what? I'll look into it after. This map really is getting quite big. I will say that. Got a little convoy going on here. Hello, welcome to the stream. Your name is a little small. 1 second. My gosh, I gotta switch the chat size up. Welcome to the stream. I forget how to change the chat size on here. I know there's a way to. Um, at least there used to be a way to change. Okay, I found it. Welcome to the stream. Apps by Aaron. Sorry about that delayed response. Okay, let's get moving here. I definitely feel a difference when I start, like when I start up the truck, when I put my foot in the gas. Which I know that's something they said it has changed a little bit with the physics. Oh, he has a red light. I wish you didn't have to do the starting mission, to be honest. I'd rather just start off by picking what I want to do. Are you liking the new update? Yes, so far I haven't. I mean, well, I played the betas for, well, mostly for Euro Truck, which is pretty similar to this beta. Well, no longer beta, but yes. So far I am liking the update. I don't know how. The biggest change I think would probably be the physics. I'm going. And the biggest change would be the physics, I'd say. And then the, how much money do I got? Okay. The biggest change would be the physics, I would say. And the next like most visible change would be the new UI, which I absolutely love. At first I wasn't entirely sure about the new UI, but I, after using it for a bit, I quite like it now. Like, I used to use that mod that just puts the bar at the bottom, but I think I'll leave this UI how it is, because I like it. But I am looking forward to I'm looking forward to seeing what they if they release anything with this update for either ETS or ATS, because I think they might be. I mean, I think it might be Euro Truck they released something with. I do wonder how far they are with the project coaches for Euro Truck Sim, because that's something that they've been working on for a while and they've been showing more and more. Personally, I'm looking more forward to that than the road trip thing for ATS. I feel like buses offer more content. Although there is something about classic cars. Can you still cycle through? You cannot, I don't think. Yeah, you. Um, I no, you can't. Yeah, so you hit this button. No, wrong button. You hit this. No. F1 is it? Yeah, this is where it shows your details that it used to show there. Widget options. Yeah, it's a bit of an interesting change. Like I kind of miss that being able to cycle through the stuff, but I do think it shows most of the info, at least that I need. Um, but I can see how some people may not like it. Come on. I might as well take a picture of this. I'm right here. I'm working, so I can't mess around with things. Looks like I'll need to remap some buttons. Yeah, I had to well, I remap buttons because it's a new profile, but I did maps, or I think there are a few new buttons to be mapped. I am curious how this menu works if you're playing multiplayer, if you can open it. Because that would be annoying, I guess, if you couldn't see your information while you were driving like you could before. I'm literally having to stop at everything I could possibly stop at, I have to stop at. Are you using the steering kit? Or yeah, I am using the Moza trekking wheel. I used to play this on controller, and it works quite well in controller. And that was before they made changes to make it even better on controller. I am looking forward to this releasing on console. I think I won't play it much on there. I might get them, especially if there's physical copies. But I more or less just I think it's great to grow the community. I find a lot of games are a bit I don't know gatekeepy. I guess is that even the right word? But I find this community quite welcoming. At least my experiences. There's a few bad corners, but any community has a few bad corners. I think most of the truck sim community in general is welcoming. So I think it's a good thing to grow that. Stop in the area. I will try to park it. I'm not good at parking with a wheel. I'm way better at parking without the wheel. Yeah, when I accelerate, I notice a difference. Agree, game is great on controller. I got a Thrustmaster and love it. Yeah, I've heard nothing but good things about Thrustmaster. I almost got a Thrustmaster, actually. I originally had the Logitech G920, but I wanted to change it up a bit. There's nothing particularly wrong with it. An opportunity came up for me to get this Mosin wheel, and I ran right at it. I don't know why I'm doing this in first person. I'm just curious how far I make it. No, I gotta turn it a bit more. Damn. I tried. Oh, crap, I did not mean to do that. I thought that was pretty decent considering I'm shit at parking. Okay, let me just pull it in right like this now. I think any wheel will be better than a controller. Yeah, I do agree, but I think controller has its benefits. Like, it's easier to look around with a controller. I find that's more comfortable than me leaning over to use the mouse. That's more of a personal preference. There we go. Time taken. I want to buy a truck as soon as I can. We will use... I don't know why I'm taking so long to pick a fucking logo. I kind of like this one. Yeah, I can change it after. It's not really something I have to do. Oh, they changed the garages as well. Uh, Services. I don't know what I'm doing. Do you normally start new saves with that? No, I don't. I just thought the timing lined up pretty good to do that, so I decided to do that. Let's see, what can I do from here. See, I could do a heavy run. I think I'll do this. Oh, I thought this was one of the... Never mind. I thought this was one of the ones where you were escorted. That's okay. I do like driving the Mac Pinnacle. This is the Mac Pinnacle, I think. Where's the Anthem? Pinnacle. I I do like being able to drive this. No, I have another save that I have a lot more done on. I just thought I'd start off with a new save. We'll see if it sticks or not. I think when I play Euro Truck, I'll just keep using the save I've been using on that. Is it F4 that I can change the... Yeah. I find a lot of these are so close, and me turn the FOV up. You have mail. Brand new Kenworth trucks for sale. Might start fresh too. I just started a new save file 4 days ago, but that's before I knew about one. If you just started a few days ago, you'd probably be fine. But it is always nice to start fresh every once in a while. I find I'm more willing to start a fresh save with this game than I am with Euro Truck Simulator 2. I find with ATS 2, I don't know. That's the one I played originally, and then I started playing American Truck Sim. I do have more hours in ATS, but I think I still prefer Euro Truck Sim a little bit more. Not saying this game's bad. It's just, I don't know. There's something about Europe that I like. Although both games are great. Good thing I stopped there. I didn't even think to look until just about I hit that car. Where am I going? Isn't it Iowa? Yeah. I have vote, but I can't get used to driving on the other side. Well, the thing about ETS2 I find was like it's really only the UK that you drive. Well, it is only the UK that you drive on the other side, so I usually just avoid that. But not as much because of the other side driving. It's more because I tend to like that's the oldest part of the map. It's based on like the map I think from ETS1, and they are redoing the whole thing, which I think is good. I think I'll drive there a lot more once they redo it. But like that Nordic Horizons DLC, for instance, that they released, I think has been I think that was such a good DLC, and I'm hoping with this, at least soon, maybe with this profile, I'll try to make my way down to Louisiana because with all the excitement from Nordic Horizons, I kind of neglected Louisiana and haven't driven in it much. But from what little I have, I've enjoyed. I also find a lot of people do not like the trucks on Euro Truck, but I actually quite like them. I prefer the more digitalized dashboards that the European trucks tend to use more than American trucks. I mean, there are some American trucks in this game, like that Kenworth I was driving, that has quite a digital dashboard, but I just prefer the look. I think a bit more of the inside of the European trucks. Although it is nice to be able to drive a truck like this and see like a bit of a hood. Like, I'm not against cab overs. I quite like cab overs actually, but it is always cool to drive like a big truck where you can see the hood in the front and you feel like you're driving something massive. Okay, let's get ready to turn off. I'm surprised they're not giving me another set of lights here. Oh, I should have just gone over to the left lane. I also was playing quite a bit of Motor Town for a while, which is another fun transportation type game. I gotta get back into that again. I played SnowRunner yesterday, and I'm looking to start, I think, a new NHL game soon. I think I'm gonna turn the volume down a bit. Audio. I usually run this at like 30. And I usually turn the engines down a little bit. I find it loud. Although I'm terrible at sound mixing. Problem. Oh, gotta be careful there. So I do have a modded truck I'm gonna hopefully use once I unlock the ability to take out a loan. It's a John Ruda's, I think, Freight Shaker, which is basically a Freightliner truck. It's a really nice mod. I'm not usually into paid mods, but I made an exception for that one. Well, there's a few I have, but that's one I particularly like quite a bit. I love this environment. I just something about driving in the like flatter, open countryside like this. I just really like and I find appealing. Where am I on the map, actually? Okay, I'm getting close to Iowa. I think from Iowa, I'm going to try to go down this way. Oh, fuck. I was looking at my other screen. Well, at least it's not my truck. This is such a nice area. Omaha discovered. Oh, we're turning here. It's a hard game to stream because there's not. It is. It's one of the reasons why I don't often stream this as much as I'd like to. I usually only stream it when I'm playing with one of my friends. But, well, not usually. I mean, I like to stream it when I'm playing with a friend. Hence the reason I'm not sure how often, like, I am going to stream this. Like, I don't think it would be weekly. We'll see how long this profile lasts. The more I'm thinking about it, the more I might just drive with my other one. But I just wanted to start off fresh at least a bit for this new update. But I'm thinking, like, I don't know, there's, as far as, like, my channel, I want to stream some more. I want to do another story game. I'm just not sure which one. Maybe I could replay the Red Dead games. That could be fun. F1. Local regulations. Okay, so that's good they show that. Wait, did that not count? was weird. Okay, let's turn here. But yeah, as far as like playing by myself, it definitely is a harder game to stream. I find it's easier to stream a story game, or even like I started streaming sports games. That's also another good one for me. I find because I can comment on what's going on. There's a lot more going on. Come on. I feel like a smaller trailer could have been used for this. Okay, let's. Where do they want it? Oh, you know what? No. I don't feel like making that maneuver. Okay, let's see here. Services, truck dealers, access mod dealer. There's the one I want. And that's like a lot of money. We'll see here. I can afford this one. And that's about it. So I'll have to take it. Let's see here. I might end the stream after this. Oh, that's a bug. Why is it? Actually, a little confused to what that is. We try a different. It's the wheel. Ah, okay. No, I will just use a different truck. Um, that is far from the end of the world. Truck manager. I don't know what I'm doing. Dealer. Used trucks. Jesus. I am struggling to find where I want to go. Um, okay. There. I have my first truck. And I just quick travel. I just want to be able to we go here. No, this is the wrong menu. I think I might actually prefer the shorter one for this. I'll leave it. Go on the inside here. Okay. I think I'll end this stream here. I'm probably. I think I might stream something after this. I'm not sure. I'll see how I'm feeling. But yeah, with that out of the way, thank you all for watching. If you're new, consider subscribing. It helps grow the channel. And with that, have a nice day, everybody.